運が悪かったんだよ、お前らは。
Can you? I don't think that's how that works. Oh my gosh. They're not changing to what I want them to be. Sir, you're not actually changing them. You're just swapping them back and forth. Sir! Guess I have to reload the interior state. The other day... Look, the guy won't fill the crane machine up with those toys. Look at this bullshit. They're both just monkey ball. I'm offended. Sir, I am offended. I demand you take these monkey ball characters and get them out of my fucking face. Come back when you have some Sonic plushes. You absolute fucker. This is still not what I want, but I will need this eventually, so we're still going to do it. As you can see, these are squirrels. I don't know if you noticed that, but is a squirrel. Oh no! Ah, fucker! No! As you can see, is in fact A squirrel, and B, a cowboy. So basically your argument is fucking invalid. I don't know what you expect to say in the face of this cowboy squirrel. But there's nothing to say. Oh shit. Oh yeah! 2 for the price of 1, motherfucker! 2 for the price of 1. Chestnut the Squirrel. Bask. Weep. Mortals. For it is Chestnut the actual squirrel. There is nothing you can do. There's nowhere you can be. There's nothing that you can excuse about your very life. Anyway, these are the ones that we actually need for the sub-story. And conveniently, we need all 3 of them, so hopefully we'll get lucky. Fuck you, crane game ass bullshit. They turn down the pressure so that the claw doesn't close all the way. I know they do. Ah, piss. I think we're good. Oh! Gosh dang it with the... Ooh, I think... Okay, that seems like a good handle. Yeah, fuck you, child. You actual child. We will send the red chestnut to the void and replace him with an axolotl. As nature intended. Okay, let's aim for grabbing onto that fucking top hat. Actually, I think the tail is probably the best spot to try. God dang it! That's not half. Oh, wait! No! You gave me hope, but it was all a lie. These are the weirdest fucking claw machines ever, by the way, in case you didn't notice. I think that's a good hand. Yeah, you're nailed. You're done. You're done, sir. Absolutely dominated. Sir, I have for you some axolotls. Take them away from me. Take them away from me. No, I just came here to taunt you with them while I carried them out. Fuck you. Again, yeah, see that animation of just like, that is how items are exchanged in PS2 games, to be sure. Look at that crane game. Fucking cleared out. What is that indicative of, if you go into an arcade and see a crane game that's just fucking desolate? Empty. It's Sasaki Kojiro. Why is he such a constant failure?
Whoa.
We already got that one, bitch. What? It's not blue at all. Its outfit is blue. Shenanigans. Actual shenanigaggery. Yeah, so in the Yakuza games that have interactable minigames like this, it will be inevitable that there will be sub-stories dedicated to getting you to play that minigame. Not necessarily every single minigame will have a sub-story dedicated to it, but more often than not, they will. there will be more sub-story associate. There will be more minigame associated sub-stories than minigames that don't have sub-stories associated with them, to be sure.
Hey.
What? Oh. Yep, so this is, once again, a Yakuza sub-story, so should not be surprised that violence initiates. I don't know if the Amon glasses are actually making a difference. It just says increases your weapon damage. I don't usually use the Amon sunglasses, honestly. Why'd you do this? Why'd he bite me? What a strange character. I hope he has a good life. Every single Yakuza sub-story. Kiryu, what should I do? I can't make that decision for you. It's up to you to make your own decisions in life. You're right, Kiryu. I'm gonna go live my life to the fullest. What a strange character. I hope he has a good life. The template for any given Yakuza sub-story. Next sub-story is up around this area. No, other side. Is it this side? Yeah. No. Where do these guys trigger? Oh. They're further up, I think. Yeah. Yeah, these are them. So this is actually probably one of the laziest sub-stories that was in the original game. Because I've described to you that the random enemy encounters were an enemy runs up to you, or you bump into them, and they initiate dialogue with you, and then you transition into a battle screen, and then you beat them up, and then that's it. And it's just a random encounter, and they'll give you money because it's a random encounter. Like, you're a squirrel who somehow has money, and sometimes swords and shields. Like, it's just an RPG random battle. So this is a sub-story that is, you walk into an NPC, and they initiate dialogue with you, and then you get into a battle with them, and then that's it. It's a quote-unquote sub-story that is literally indistinguishable from a just normal random encounter combat battle that you would normally get in the game anyway. It's actually kind of ridiculous. The only difference is you have the option of actually paying them, which you would never ever do. Why would you ever do this? Why would you ever do this stupid thing? Why are they laughing evilly? I just beat the shit out of them. I think I've got like my recording software has like an artificial time limit all of a sudden. Anyway, I think I can get this to trigger. It shows on the map anyway. It shows on the map that it should be something to be triggered. Yeah, here we go. So again, this is just a sub-story of play the minigame, fucker. I should turn that down, I think.
Nanny.
Ah.
Because I'm looking at the waveform and it's a little loud. Yeah, these minigames are like, it's a little bit too quiet now.
Ah.
These are nice. They didn't used to be nice, but these are nice where it's like, even if you lose, the sub-story still gets logged as being completed. You're just out the money. Man, I need to clean my PS4. So we're on hour 2 of doing nothing but sub-stories, and it's starting to drain me a little bit. There's only so much I can talk about. Like, the sub-stories in Yakuza 1 were just so bare bones, basic. When it came to, like, variety of side content. Oh, fuck off. Because, I mean, it was the first game, right? So, the side content was literally just... like, here's an alternate thing to do instead of the main story. Because these games are RPG games. They're role-playing games, just not turn-based role-playing games. And if you did... Wow! I feel... Oh! Wow! Close one, dude. Close one.
やるじゃねえか。
Let's do the Venom Lord. Damn it. No, no. There. Yeah, fucker. As the series goes on, and you'll see even in the new ones that were added for Kiwami, the Kiwami sub-stories, they get really off the wall and out there, and that's one of the biggest appeals, that's one of the biggest selling points of the series, is the wild disparity in tone, where the main story is by and large pretty serious, if not necessarily down to earth. You are still meant to be taking it seriously, if nothing else. And there is, you know, the Japanese crime drama at stake. Kind of stuff. Oop, that is... that might be bad. That might be a bad one. Oh, yeah! Fuck. Physics, bitch. I think this might be fine. Yeah! Woo! I wasn't even expecting to do this sub-story successfully. Beat that fucker! The main stories are... Shit, he might beat it. Are ostensibly, you know, serious and supposed to be taken seriously. Like, they have anime absurdism, but if you're used to the kind of, like, Japanese storytelling that you'll see in, like, you know, the Japanese crime cinema or your typical fucking anime, it's not hard to suspend your disbelief and accept what the game is presenting as the serious narrative. But then you have the sub-stories and the side quests, which are, more often than not, off-the-wall bananas bullshit funhouse craziness. I was so confident. I was so confident that I had succeeded. Oh, shit. I shouldn't be skipping dialogue like that. Do I have to do it until I succeed? I might as well do another one. I'm assuming that I actually have to win for this sub-story to be completed. This isn't as bad as the bowling minigame in Yakuza 3, remastered at least. Let's do the heaviest one. That should be good. That should be a strike, I think. Yep. You generally want to aim in between the front pin and the left or right pin adjacent to it, with as much weight and power to the ball as possible. But the sub-stories and the side quests and the side activities and content like that is like bananas. And that's one of the biggest appeals and draws and selling points of the series is there is just no fucks given about the tone. The main quest is the main quest, but, like, they just actually get stupid with the optional side content. You don't really get that quite so much in this game, though, because even the side content is relatively down to earth, all things considered. Because it was their first time. I mean, they had a sub-story that was just the little, like, a kind of simple, boring, simplistic adaptation, quote-unquote, of the Little Matchstick Girl story. And that's it. That's all it was. there was a sub-story where a bunch of dudes are walking down the street and pretend that you bumped into them and try and scam you out of money. And that's it. And there's this, which is just, hey, play me in a game of bowling. And then you do. And that's it. Whereas, once we get to the additional sub-stories that have been added thanks to Kiwami, you'll see the difference. And it is stark. Dude, I can't believe this. I'm like gonna jinx myself. I'm gonna jinx myself. Damn. Jinx myself. I can still get a spare, though. Yeah, there we go. That should at least be a spare. Beat that? He probably will. No, there's no way. You can't... There's no way. It is kind of funny, like... The fact that this is a sequel to Yakuza 0 means that if you do the wrong thing, which you aren't supposed to do, and you're stupid if you do it, which is playing Yakuza 0 first, and then going into Kiwami, you have this, like, you're going from the actual ridiculousness that is in Yakuza 0, the actual meme lord bullshit of that game, into what is a much more down-to-earth experience, aside from, like, the additional features and changes they made with by Kiwami-atizing it.
Yeah.
But, like, again, look at it... I keep saying that, again. Look at it, like, step back and look at the flowchart of like flags that the game is checking it as it's going through these side stories. Dialogue, combat, dialogue, sub-story completed, dialogue, give item, dialogue, sub-story completed. Dialogue, play minigame, dialogue, sub-story completed. They're really basic.